10 ways to make narcissists suffer and regret everything they did to you. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel that always makes you understand about the life of narcissists. Oh guys, do you realize that we all want to be seen, heard and appreciated as human beings? We all want to be seen, heard and valued as people. But what happens when our need to be accepted becomes a fixation on ourselves? When we are so focused on ourselves that we are ready to trick and hurt other people to get what we want. This is how narcissists act, and sadly, we all know someone who fits this description. If you've ever been taken advantage of by a narcissist, you know how painful it can be. But what if there was a way to make them suffer instead? First of all, I don't think that getting even is ever a good idea. But when working with a narcissist, there are ways to protect yourself and set limits. Here are 10 ways to deal with people in your life who are narcissists. To begin, ignoring a narcissist is a tried and true method of making them feel uneasy. This is because they have an inflated sense of self-importance, which causes them to react violently when they are disregarded. Ignoring them can be helpful whether you do so overtly, by not responding to their interactions, or covertly, by not letting them into your life. As they hate being vulnerable and having their control taken away, the greatest method to make a narcissist suffer is to show no interest in what they have to say or feel. Second, don't pay attention to their criticism. If you want to hurt a narcissist, don't let them see you suffer as a result of their criticism. Narcissists are known for being extremely negative and judgmental of others. It can be difficult to keep their judgment from damaging your already weak sense of self-worth. Keep in mind that those who criticize you are simply displaying their own insecurities. Thirdly, if you exude self-confidence and self-assuredness, narcissists may avoid you. They attempt to make up for their own shortcomings by isolating themselves from people like that and elevating the feelings of inferiority in those around them. They are always on the lookout for an opportunity to criticize others, which betrays their anxieties and the need for acceptance. As one's sense of self-worth grows, one becomes harder to influence or control. You can make the narcissist upset and reduce their ability to trap you if you challenge their sense of self-assurance or superiority. Fourth, the best method to make a narcissist sad is to share your joy with the world. Narcissists are extremely egocentric people who are threatened by the success of others because it takes the emphasis off of themselves. You may prove to them that they have no impact on your life by just enjoying it. Never seek validation or solace from a narcissist. Focus on something else, like the people or the things that make you happy. Narcissists don't give a damn about your happiness. In fact, they take great pleasure in seeing you suffer. The desire to fulfill one's own vanity is the driving force. You shouldn't, however, allow them to steal your happiness or bring you down. Do not give them anything in step 5. Narcissists are egomaniacal people who will do anything to keep the spotlight on themselves. You might want to ease the tension by giving in to their demands and lavishing attention on them. But this will only teach them that they can get what they want by acting this way, and will only increase their demands in the future. The best strategy is to do nothing for them and to ignore their wants altogether. If a narcissist is unable to acquire what they want from you, they will swiftly move on to someone else because of their short attention spans. 6. You shouldn't put too much stock in what other people say. Narcissists prioritize their personal needs over those of others, even if doing so harms the emotional well-being of others around them. Someone may say something nasty to you to provoke an emotional response. Just remember that they are projecting their own issues onto you in an attempt to deal with them, and that what they say has nothing to do with you. Don't allow them bring you down by making you feel awful about being superior than them. Don't give them the satisfaction of witnessing your reaction to their insults. Just let them roll off your back. Be brave enough to decline an invitation without feeling bad about it. Narcissists are ruthless exploiters because they thrive on power and control. They acquire what they want by making others feel bad about themselves for not being able to meet all of their needs. Narcissists take from others without giving anything back, leaving their victims feeling resentful and helpless. The simple act of expressing no can be a powerful defense against narcissists. You are doing the right thing by avoiding their tricks. Narcissists are completely self-centered and indifferent to the feelings of those around them. The 8th rule is to never apologize for being yourself. When someone is made to feel inadequate by a narcissist, or when their values or beliefs are challenged, they are more prone to get defensive and feel the need to apologize. However, apologizing only serves to bolster the narcissist's position and perpetuate the humiliation cycle. This sends the message that you agree with and enable the narcissist's destructive actions. Being one's true self, no matter how unsettling it may be, should never be apologized for. Stand up for yourself and don't give the narcissist any pleasure by disagreeing with them and feeling tiny in the process. The approbation of a narcissist is meaningless since everyone, regardless of the narcissist's perspective, deserves respect, love, and kindness. 9. Have the courage to confront them and hold them accountable for their behavior. Narcissists have an inflated sense of self-importance and think highly of themselves. They're not interested in hearing any kind of feedback, including constructive criticism. This is why it's crucial to have a conversation with them about the damage they're causing. Clearly communicating that they will not be accepted and setting boundaries is essential. Narcissists must be confronted directly if they are to be held responsible for their actions. Narcissism can be mitigated and more altruistic actions motivated by this strategy. Narcissists are experts at deflecting responsibility and are skilled manipulators. They always find someone else to blame when something goes wrong. An integral aspect of standing up to a narcissist is calling them out when they make mistakes or act rudely. It's possible that they'll act even more rudely if you try to be too nice to them. Because of this, they may try to avoid any circumstance that can reveal their vulnerabilities. 10th, when dealing with a narcissist, it's important to maintain your independence. It's important to set clear and hard boundaries with a narcissist because their behavior won't change based on what other people think. The narcissist may appear pleasant at first, but they will eventually turn to manipulative conduct such as demanding things that aren't theirs to ask for or asking for favors that they have no right to receive. It's critical that you don't fall for their tricks. Saying no or "I'm sorry, but that's not possible" is sufficient. If the narcissist persists in their advances, disengaging from the conversation or leaving their presence are two good responses. Narcissists are extremely careful to protect their fragile sense of self-worth by avoiding any situation that would subject them to criticism, threaten their status, or make them feel inadequate. That's why they put in as much work into upholding their good name as they did into earning it in the first place. Sometimes the only way to beat a narcissist is to entirely eliminate them out of your life. Remember that the key to defeating their deceptive tactics is to set firm boundaries and stubbornly refuse to agree with their requests. Please let us know if this video was useful by liking it and subscribing to our channel. I appreciate you sitting down to view this.